Hey, what's going on, everybody? It's already the end of the season. I can't even believe it, but this is like the video I make every single season where we go over the points, where we finished it, and all the things we ran full time. The lighting is extremely bad in this room right now, so the camera footage is extremely bad. Didn't really run all too many things full time this season. Ran a couple series as part-time, no road course full-time. Every single road course thing we ran was just complete part-time, didn't hit all 8 weeks. But we did hit all 8 weeks on some dirt and asphalt. The only asphalt being SRX, if you even count that. The last time I made a video like this, the website was working and we can go on there and take a look, so I'm not really too sure what I'm going to do this time. But the things we ran full-time was the 358 Modifieds. Ran part-time in the IMSA, did a lot of little one-off races, full-time in the SRX Series, full-time with the Big Block Modifieds, part-time with the IndyCar Series. Only did 6 out of the 8 weeks. Of course, full-time in the Open Super Dirt Late Model Series, and then in the fixed Sprint Car World of Outlaw Series as well. But with all that being shown, I guess we're just going to head on over to Discord, and we're going to use the iRacing bot that's in my Discord channel. Link in the description. Come join and use the iRacing bot. It's a very nice tool. But let's go ahead and head over there and mess around with that. Alright, so we are here in my Discord in the Ropchan channel. We're going to go ahead and go through all the series by hand here. I'll fast forward it though. So first thing we're going to take a look at is the 358 Modifieds. We'll go ahead and type my name in here. And then for the series, we can type in 358 Modified. I won't show this every single time, but this is how you do the process. Then you can type in enter, and then it'll give us a whole rundown of our entire season here in 2024 Season 2. We had 12 starts, 0 wins, of course, what can we say? Finish up in the first or second or third 7 times, so that's pretty good at least. We had a total of a 9 loss of I rating throughout the whole season. Same with the loss of safety rating. So it wasn't really the best series for me, you know, in the long run. Same with our average star. We had a 3.58, and we would drop back from that because our average finish was a little bit worse. But it does show us finishing in the 10th or the 9th position rather in points. So let's go ahead and take a look at the points, which you can also do from the iRacing bot as well. All you got to do is just type in points, and then we can go for the 358 Modified Series. If you're wanting to do this yourself, you want to click highlight and then type in your own name. For me, I have it set to where it automatically will just highlight my name and a couple of my friends' name, and then it pops up like this. So me and Nick were the only one to do it. Nick only did 1 week of it, but we did finish 9th out of 5,368. Looks like Damian Ward was up there, Will Hanger as well. Had a bunch of all their weeks counted. I'm sure they probably did a lot more laps than me. Those guys are on here quite a bit, ripping a lot of laps. Those guys are all really freaking good up there. So good job to everybody. We took a top 10 in the 358 Modified points. Time to go on to the next one. Here in the SRX Series, we had a total of 12 starts. We actually did win a race. I remember that. It was Eldora, and it was a total fluke. We were supposed to also win Cedar Lake, but we ended up kind of getting screwed with that one. But we might not have won that one. It would have been a tight one at least. We had a really big I rating change. I don't really know if that's for the dirt side or the asphalt side it's counting. If I had to guess, it's for the dirt, because I lost so much this season with the SRX. We did a total of 538 laps. Our average star was almost 7, and we would finish a little bit higher than that, almost inside the top 5 each time on average. So that's pretty nice. We would at least gain some spots. And maybe this is for your division. Maybe we finished first in our division out of 348, because we did not finish first out of overall. There's no way. So let's go take a look at those points and see where we're at. That is not too shabby, man. We ended up getting beaten by old Nebon 5 at the end. We were ahead of him for a good majority of the season, but him and his freaking asphalt goodness ended up getting us only by a couple points. And Austin was out there with just a flat 1,000 points, so that's pretty good. At least we beat Austin. What can we say? River Hayes out there up front, Billy Roberts in the 2nd spot. Glad we could at least make it a top 5 in the SRX points in its debut, but we're not running that series again, probably ever. I imagine it's probably going to die pretty soon. It's pretty much dead in iRacing as is, but on to the next one. We didn't even do all 12 weeks here in the big blocks. We only have 10 starts. We ended up getting 1 win. I can't really even for the life remember what track that was, but we got a win, baby. Actually, it was Knoxville. It was Knoxville. We got drove hard by a lap car, almost murdered. Finished up front, top 4 times, qualified up front twice. Good stuff. We actually gained I rating overall. Heck yeah. 11. Average start, good, 3.5, but we would end up falling back just a little bit. I mean, 0.3, that's nothing on average. We only had 10 starts to to, you know, in the pool of averageness there. So, but anyway, let's take a look and see where we ended up in the points in all this. Damian Ward up front again. I think he was up there with the 358 modified, so he's up front, man. Same with T-Clem. He actually finished second in the points, so great run to him. Out of 2,100 cars, we ended up with a top 10 in the 7th spot, so I'll take that. It's not too shabby. But a little bit of just notion here. If you're about to click off the video, don't do it yet, man. Hey, we got a championship to freaking get crowned with at the end of this thing, all right? So stay tuned. But let's go ahead and go on to the next series and let's see what's going on. All right, this one's the World of Outlaw Late Model Open Series. We took quite the brutal hit in this series this season. I really did not perform my best, but we had a lot of really strong runs. Like, we really did. We only had 12 starts also. That's not that many starts compared to everybody in that series. Most everyone in that series has so many starts and so many laps. It's hard to stay competitive with those guys. But hey, maybe we finished in the top 100. Yeah, what can we say? That might be true. On average, we lost 162 I rating. Not even on average. I mean, that's how much we did lose over the course of the 12 races. Same with safety rating. We're down on that. But our average star was outside the top 10. And we would usually, on average, finish inside the top 10. So that's pretty good. I'll take that. Yeah, it's not too shabby. We were in a lot of big SOFs. Bunch of zeros, bunch of goose eggs over here on the left of the board, so we won't even look over there. But let's go ahead and take a look at the points and see where we're at and who we're around. Of course, we got Evan up there with the 10,000 I rating, getting 2,756 championship points, rounding out the championship in the Open Super Dirt Late Models. Nathan Waddell, friend of the channel, out there in the top 10. Ethan Johnson, even out there in the top 10 in the 8th spot. We're 93rd. Austin Missler back there in 114th, not too far back from us, only about 100 and some points back. But good run, top 100. We'll take it. It's awesome. But hey, wait until you see the stats of the next one. Let's go ahead and take a look at the final series we ran, the World of Outlaw 410 series. This was my first season ever running in the 410 sprint cars full-time, other than doing the 410 tour. When it first started, Austin Missler and myself ran that full-time. Didn't even make all the A mains or anything. Really didn't do any good in it at all. But dude, this season, first time trying it in the 410 sprint car, we win the championship. We won the championship over 1,102 people. We finished first overall. Beat them all, only with having 12 starts. Also, 3 wins. Finished up front, top 3 8 times. Qualified up front 3 times. So each time we probably qualified up front, we won the race, I think, is what it looks like. A lot of intense finishes. One real intense finish with Austin Missler on for gaming, and one real intense finish with Matt Lindy. But we were up on this one, positive of 108 I rating gain. Same with some safety rating. It's almost a nice amount of safety rating. Our average start and average finish is the exact same with a 2.75. So we had a fantastic season in the 410s. So far we've won the 305 sprint car championship and now the 410 sprint car championship. So I'm thinking we might have to go get the 360 sprint car championship coming up here soon or something like that. Got to do something with those. But let's go take a look at the points and see how much we won by and who was around us. And let's celebrate. Okay, I won by a lot more points than I thought. I thought it was a little bit more tight than that, but I was just by about like 90 points, pretty much. That is freaking tight. That is crazy. But top 3, pretty tight on top of each other. Austin was inside the top 10, 8th place with 928 points. Caden Berry out there in the 4th spot. We raced a lot with that guy in the past, in the 305s and the 360s. Didn't really see him out here in the 410s, though, but I can't even believe it, man. We actually got the championship. We have 2 championships. That's crazy. It's crazy. There's a lot of people that race this stuff, and oops a daisy, and we only ran it 12 times, you know, so that's pretty rad. That's pretty rad. I don't really know how to express myself in this one. I'm freaking pumped. It's a stupid video game though, but hell yeah. But that's all the celebration I'll give it. I'm going to go ahead and talk a little bit about what I'm kind of thinking about running for next season. I am definitely wanting to get back into the UMP Modifieds. Pretty sure we'll be running those. Of course, we're going to stay with the Open Supers. We've got a good partnership with Majulse Speed Shop. Info on them, of course, still down in the description. Go check it out. Discount code down there, too. Big shout out. Send me some merch. Love you guys. As far as what lower horsepower car I'm going to race, I'm not going to do the 358 Modifieds. I'm pretty sure we are either going to go back to the 305s or race the limited dirt late models again. Not really too sure. And I'm also kind of wanting to go back to the Gen 4 series again and check those cars out. So I might dabble with some more Gen 4 action next season. But it's all going to come down to time, man. I'm not really sure how much time I'm going to be able to give. Yeah, I'm driving that sport mod, so we're going to have to give some more time to that, you know. But we'll see. I should be able to keep up the daily uploads and all that fun stuff, and with some dirt content. And I'm definitely wanting to do some road course. I know everyone freaking hates road course, though. I get a lot of hate on the road course stuff, but hey, I freaking like it, dude. It's freaking fun. And of course, we got the endurance racing with the Ropchan Endurance Racing boys. We got a lot of that going on. The Spa 24, I think, is the next one coming up. We'll be racing in the GT3 car. Corvette's coming out, so that's what we're going to be racing that in. But if you have any suggestions for me as far as like a series to run, or any suggestion of anything to do or anything like that, let me know. I'm thinking about during this week 13, I'll probably make a video on my like wheel settings, because I get asked that question so many times, and my wheel settings are nothing special, super basic stuff. It's no competitive edge. I got no secrets. So I'll be making a video on that probably, but yeah. Anyway, I don't know. I'm dragging this out at this point, so thanks a lot for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed. And yeah, any questions or anything, let me know down in the comments. And have a good day.